Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most blessings, salawat and salam always say to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness era to the lightness era. So today I want to tell about study exchange dream, and for that, welcome back to our podcast. My name is Jose Sabra, and I'm from IDN Boarding School. So I'm really excited to be your host today because we are going to talk about something very interesting and also very relevant for students like us. I'm here with partners. You can introduction yourself.
Okay, first my name is Yusuf Naf Albana, and then I live in Banda Aceh. So I moved to the Eden Boarding School at Solo, and then live in here for a learn. And then I'm 16 years old. The Ariel.
And next, how about you?
Okay, my name is Rakan Ataya and I come from Balikpapan, and now I'm 16 years old. Okay.
That's enough.
Now,
How are you guys today?
fine.
That's great. I hope you're ready because today we're not only talking about overseas program, but also about how different countries with strong students and strong careers. So today we are going to talk about many topics like overseas programs, student exchange, and what we can learn from another country. Okay, before we start, let's start from a simple question. What is an overseas program? I think an overseas program is a program where students go to another country to study, learn, or gain experience. And for the example, like student exchange and then study abroad, and then internship, short courses, or volunteering. But today we will focus more on relatable experience because it is one of the most popular and realistic programs for students. Okay, for you, Yusuf, do you think a student exchange is important for students?
Okay, I think that's very important because when you visit another country, you also looking for to their language, of course, and then to their culture. If we talking about culture, culture is really many things like how people Japan eating habits, and then how Japanese people can live as long like very long, because if we compare to another country, the another country is just live or life like 17 or 18, but in Japan usually their age maybe can get maybe like 100 maybe. So in Japanese many things we can learn, how to make your life is long, or how Japanese people eating, so they're not get many illness or something like that. And then the students exchange that with or like give us to training our adaptability, because if you visit to another country, you must to adaptable about their jobs or their habits daily, like when they learn or when they usually take a bath or sleeping, how long they're sleeping at night, like that. And then you also uh, make your brain make your brain refreshing, because you look at something new, and then your heart or your feeling like scary about that, because you usually like human is scary about a new thing, like meet another people, new people, and then meet a new culture, and then you must do adaptable, and then you learn about the culture, like that. Many human scared, but in student exchange we have guides like teacher or their like volunteering to their program, so we can learn from the guides, or we can ask for the people who like there. Okay, maybe that's my opinion.
Okay. And the next, Han, do you think student exchange is important for students?
Okay, in today's hyper-connected world, economic brilliance alone is not enough. You can read 100 books about international relationship, global economics, or foreign cultures. But reading about a culture is like reading about how to swim. You don't you don't really understand it until you jump into the water. A standard exchange is the ultimate test of adaptability. It pulls you out of your comfort zone, away from your family, your friend, your favorite food, and your native language, and drops you into a completely alien environment. In this environment, you don't just learn, you survive, you adapt, and eventually you thrive. You learn to solve problems independently, and you learn empathy by understanding how people from completely different backgrounds think and operate. Furthermore, from a career perspective, global competence is the ultimate currency. Employers are looking for individuals who can navigate cross cultural communication. People who are open minded, resilient, and possess a global network. When you go on an exchange, you aren't just making international friends, you're building a global network or future leaders, innovators, and professionals. You become an unofficial ambassador of your home country. So, is it important? It is the most profound investment you can make in your own personal and professional growth. Okay.
Experience different education system interact. And then now let's talk about our dreams. To Yusuf, if you had a chance to join a study exchange program, which country would you choose?
If I have opportunities to going to the student exchange, maybe I will choose Australia, because Australia is uh, the place who for many many people like to the other country like Canada, Japanese, and then something like that. And then in Australian, we using English language, and then we must do test about IELTS first, and then we apply to the college, or if you work to the government of Australians, and then you have permission, you can move to Australia. So uh, I think why I choose Australian for my study exchange, it's because many people for other culture or different culture like Japanese, we can learn many things about Japanese, and then about China's. The system of their studies is very good. Because of that, many Chinese people can work away from their country, and then can their capabilities can
Maximum.
no can make another country lose
Oh, okay.
higher than the another country because of the system studying. Like in school of China's, we already heard about Chinese habits to learn. They usually learning from like 7 a.m. and then they're learning until their uh, 10 p.m. I think. And then after that he take a break for sleep, and then in morning, or we can say in after subuh, or yeah at 6 p.m. They're studying again, and even in a train when they go to their school, many Chinese people or many Chinese students learn in the train because maybe the train is just you in the train is just about 20 minutes or a half or hours, but in the train they have a flexible time, so they're using the flexible time to learn, but not like us, yeah, just scrolling about handphone or looking for new artist problems. And then in Chinese, after they are going to school, the teacher is giving a material very good. Because of that, they are higher than another people IQ, another people country. And then many Chinese people, like we can say in another in Chinese country, it's about 1 billion people live there. But many Chinese people moving to the another country to learn or to work or to live to that country. So in Chinese perspective, we can learn about the system studying, how he can higher than the other country studying, and then in UK maybe we can get many perspective about film, or we can many perspective about their creativity, because we know that their film or movie or their creativity, like a poster or a game, we can say like Resident Evil or The Last of Us. Their higher marketplace at Steam, yes, the higher one, like there is The Last of Us, then the another games. So I think we can take how a UK or how the USA people promote their games, or how they can make a very good story or very good graphic for their game, and then how to make how to lead their companies, because the game is not a solo developer, but in a group of developer, like Resident Evil. Maybe we can say like 1,000 people working for making a game like Resident Evil, and then many major at their companies, like the editor, and then the manager, we can learn about their business. So if we learn about that, we can higher then in creativity, and then we can uh, using that ideas and then bring to Indonesian, and then make the country of Indonesian a new rank for the IQ. Yeah, I think why Australian is the best place for studying exchange, because there is many people across the world live there, and then but have a background in past very unique, so we can learn about their experience.
Okay, from me.
Okay, for the next partner, how about you? Okay.
Okay, it's something that consumes my thoughts a lot. When people think of student exchange, many dream of the romantic street of Paris, the historic universities of UK, or the bustling campus of the universities eh, with
Yes.
US. But for me, my compass points entirely in one direction. The is my ultimate unwavering dream is to do a student exchange in China. China is not just a country; it is an entire world unto itself. It is a mesmerizing paradox where a continuous 5,000 years old civilization meet the absolute cutting edge of the future. Imagine waking up and taking a high-speed bullet train traveling at 350 kilometers per hour, connecting megacities that look like scenes out of SCIV movie, like the skyscrapers in Shenzhen or the futuristic skyline of Shanghai. And yet, amidst the dizzying modernization, you turn a corner and suddenly you're walking through tranquil ancient temples, witnessing the serene practice of Tai Chi in a local park or standing in the shadow of the Great Wall. I want to experience that duality. I want to live in the intersection of the ancient and the futuristic. Beyond the breathtaking scenery, there is the sheer economic and technological gravity of China. It is the world's second largest economic and global powerhouse in AI, e-commerce, green energy, and engineering. To be a student there is to have front row seat to the future of the global economy. I want to understand the work ethic, the spirit, and the ambition of the river to us China's speed, the drip drives this nation forward. And then there is language, Mandarin Chinese. It's one of the most challenging yet beautiful poetic language in the world. I don't just want to learn it from a textbook. Okay, Nagita.
As for me, I have a strong dream to join a student exchange program in China. I choose China because I'm very interested in how students there learn, think, and compete. I want to experience their education system directly, and I believe that student exchange is not just about studying, but about understanding how other people achieve success. And for additional, I think in China, students are known for their discipline and strong work ethic. They spend many hours studying every day, both at school and at home. And there is also a strong focus on academic achievement, especially in exam. And maybe you know one of the most famous exams in China. The name is Gaokao.
Go.
Yes, Gaokao.
I know.
It's like a line for the uh, for high people or not high people. I think like that for the education. It can means your education can be grow high or
Like
grow
professor.
for normally, which is very competitive national exam for university nation. Okay, and also this exam can determine a student's future. So students prepare for a years or several years with full dedication.
Alright.
Because of this system, students in China developing a strong focus, high discipline, and the ability to handle pressure. Okay. Like that. And then maybe you can also learn about the bigger picture for China ambition. So China is not only focusing on education, but also on becoming a global leader in the technology, business, and innovation. They invest heavily in education and research. So many universities and China are improving rapidly and competing globally. So you can look for BYD, or Xiaomi, or product of China. Okay. So this shows that education is not just about school, but also about building a strong nation. And maybe you know about in China there is blue blue clothes and white clothes. It is a kind of job in China, which is white clothes. It means like
Corporate.
yes, like a corporate employer. And then the blue clothes is like
Own business.
no, like cleaning service. Maybe you can be a cleaning service or
Visually.
maybe postman. Maybe it can delivery your packet. Yeah, like that. It is blue clothes. Okay. For Rekan, which one do you prefer? A highly competitive life or a more balanced life?
I prefer a balanced life. Okay.
Can you explain why you choose more balanced life?
Because a balanced life is uh,
Okay. Which one? Which one do you prefer? A happy competitive life or a more balanced life?
Okay, I think both of these choosing have a benefit each and others. So if the competitive life, maybe some people like competitive life like you working on sport team. You can say like Real Madrid. You play for Real Madrid. It's a competitive. You have to push yourself. You have to be number one for the uh, for the team, and then after you have to be a number one, you get a happy, and then you the competitive life is always making much money, but in stable
Stable.
stable life or
Balance.
yes balance for maybe he work for uh, 8 hours or just 6 hours, and then after that he doing their hobby, like maybe there's some people uh, hobby to sport, or hobby to maybe making a video or something that make their have fun, and then not have a pressure for their works because it's the hobby of these people. But I self I prefer choosing a balanced life because I think that competitive life is many problems that can stop you. Like we can look for okay, we uh, look for football perspective. So if in football there is problems, or there is like sick, the name is ACL. So after, if you get the ACL and then your foot is broken, and then after ACL, the first uh, you always down the perform because ACL is broken your bones. And then if balance life, it's uh, there is okay, the percentage of getting like illness or getting like sick is more not easier, hard to get a sick or illness. And then the competitive life is will make many money, or you can get many salary, but the risk is very big. Like you can uh, ACL, like I said, and then if you competitive in fight club, in fight, you can get maybe your jawline it will broke because you get a punch. And then if the stable life, or yes, stable is comfort for many people, but I think I prefer stable life because the risk is more not the risk is not easier.
Okay.
Okay, that's my opinion.
And for you, Rakan?
Okay, I'll choose competitive.
Okay. Competitive life.
Because if you do competitive, you can build your mentality, and you will be strong people. And the others' opinion from me is taken by Yusuf. Okay.
Maybe for the podcast, you have an opinion according to China or other opinion. Okay, and next section, we let's connect everything. Student exchange can help us improve English and understand different cultures, build global connection, and develop independence. And more importantly, we can learn different ways of thinking. and and others, the challenge of study exchange. Of course, there are challenges such as language barriers, cultural differences, and homesickness and financial issues. But we can prepare by learning English, understanding the culture, and building confidence. And for you, Rakan, how about you have solution for prepare study exchange?
I have.
Okay.
Okay. The first, there's the intense administrative and academic layer. Before you leave, securing the X1 or X2 student visa is the absolute priority, which involves official acceptance letters, government GW 202 forms, and rigorous medical check up, but it doesn't stop at the border. On arrival, you have a strict window, usually 24 hours, to register your accommodation with the local police station. Then there's the immediate mission of getting a local Chinese phone number and opening a local Chinese bank account. Without a Chinese bank card fully activating your daily life, that is nearly impossible. And for the second, and perhaps the most shocking for international student, digital survival, China operates on a completely independent and highly advanced digital ecosystem. The apps we use daily, WhatsApp, Google, Instagram, YouTube, are blocked by the Great Firewall. Therefore, preparation preparation means download and testing the reliable premium VPN before ever starting foot in the country. Honestly, I recommend having a list at least two different VPNs or an international OSIM as a backup, just in case or goes down. And then there's WeChat and Alipay. In China, WeChat is not just a messaging app; it's an entire universe. It's a super app. You use it embed mini programs to hail Didi, their version of Uber, or the, or the late night food delivery on Meituan, unlock shared disciples on and by your university electricity bill. China China is China is with the cancelled everything is paid your QR code on your phone. If you don't know, if you don't understand this, everything is paid via QR code on your phone. If you don't master this, needs Baidu Maps, because Google Maps won't work properly, and a app like Pisco is a lifesaver for plan setting menus or sign offline. Third, it's basically packing hold and a bit of diplomacy. China is geographically massive. If you are heading to Beijing or Harbin, you must pack for brutally cold, snowy winters. If you're going to Guangzhou, prepare for intense sticky windy from a health standpoint. Bring a comprehensive first aid kit with your preferred familiar brands of painkillers, stomach medicine, and algeric pills. Trying to interpret in Chinese when you have a fever is a nightmare you want to be avoid. Also, a pro tip for packing: bring small, unique souvenir or snack from your home country. Remember that concept of Guanxi I mentioned. Okay, maybe that's all.
Okay. And for the and according to the time, I think Today we talk about overseas program, student exchange, and also about China, studies culture, ambition, and job market. We hope this discussion can inspire you to think bigger and dream bigger. Because the world is full of opportunities and don't be afraid to explore, learn, and grow. Thank you for listening and see you in the next podcast.